Voters in Burkina Faso cast ballots in what is being called the first truly open election in their nation's history. Crowds of voters lined up at polling stations from daybreak, patiently waiting to vote. 5.5 million people have registered in more than 17,000 polling stations. And for the first time in 50 years, no one can predict who the winner will be. 14 candidates are running for the presidency. Roch Marc Christian Kabore is one of the front runners.
This is an important election for our country. It's the first time in nearly 50 years our people will have a civilian president. I call on people to come out and vote.
The election also marks the end of the transitional period after Blaise Compaoré's removal from office last year. He was one of Africa's longest-serving presidents before stepping down after a popular uprising. The vote was to have been held last month, but was delayed by a failed coup in September, led by members of the elite presidential guard. With Blaise Compaoré dominating politics for the last 3 decades, past elections in Burkina Faso have been marked by low voter turnout and apathy. Many people did not feel the need to vote in elections they already considered won. And today, many Burkinabe are voting for the first time in their lives. 30-year-old Tanga Kafando is one of them.
We didn't think in the past that the vote can change anything here. We grew up and we had the same president. We are voting and voting. I'm not talking about people, and think things don't change.
The regional economic bloc ECOWAS is monitoring the polls. So are hundreds of African Union and local observers.
Voting has been smooth, and if things go the way they are, this looks to be a free and fair process.
Security has been tightened with more than 25,000 soldiers deployed across the country. A winning candidate needs more than 50% of the vote to avoid a runoff, which will be held 15 days after the first round results are released. But many here hope they will have a president from the first round. Mohamed Ado, Al Jazeera, Ouagadougou.